What's up, you guys? Today, not even today, just this video in general, this is going to be part 2 of the electrical. A few things. This video will definitely be interesting, I think, so we won't be able to finish the electrical today just because there's some parts that we need that have not come, I guess, in the mail yet, but everything should be here tomorrow. So we'll do as much as we can today. Tomorrow we'll have to run into town, go pick up all the parts that we need, and then tomorrow our electric will be completely done. That being said, I just had a conversation with Isaac about what I bought for my bus as far as solar goes, and he basically recommended that I return it all. And I don't disagree. And this is for me, this is exactly why I'm here right now, because I'm learning so much that I didn't know, and I have no idea, really and truly. I'm winging it pretty much. You know, the van was a lot different. I didn't have solar. I didn't have a kitchen. I didn't have a bathroom. It was just bare minimum. So this has been really good. And so I will go over that with you guys and with Isaac with you guys later on in the video, but he can kind of talk to you guys. Maybe you'll learn something too about why I should return what I have. I'll let you guys know exactly what I bought, and I think I will wind up returning it and basically go off of what he recommends. But for right now, we are going to continue to work on the electrical. Right now he is hooking up what he says is the hard part, which is connecting the bus to the battery to the DC to DC charger, so that he can, or so that whoever, you know, has the bus, it will charge from the bus battery, it'll charge the other batteries. So I'm not sure if I said all that right, but that's what he's doing right now, so that we can just get as much done today as we can, and then we will be heading into town tomorrow and hopefully finishing everything tomorrow, which you guys will find out with us if that is the case. So let's get today. Well, he's already gotten today started. I've been on the phone with my mom and my brother talking about my bus and what we're gonna do, and I will give you guys updates on all of that once we get some things rolling. And my brother's working on it right now, and he's basically my middleman for talking to the mechanic and everything. So I will update you guys later when I know more. There's just not enough to even really talk about it right now. But anyways, let's hop to it. All right, you guys, day 36 on the electrical, and it's pretty much, have you almost done all of it?
I thought I almost did all of it yesterday or the day before, but it just keeps not getting done. So I think it'll be done today.
Oh yeah? We'll see.
We'll see.
But you got this side all done, right?
Yeah, this whole side is done.
And then we got, you did some of this over here.
Yeah, I'm about, I hesitate to say, halfway done with that side. I just didn't realize how much stuff is in here that I have to wire.
That's what it's looking like. So that's just a quick update on the electrical. It's not done. Still need some stuff that we don't have. But I do want to go over some stuff about my solar, my battery that I bought, the inverter that I bought, just some of the things that I bought from Renogy, which you guys know about, and why I'm gonna send most of it back. And also, I'm gonna be going live, I think, on Wednesday with some big news about my bus. I now know what was wrong with it, and so I'm gonna be going live, talking to you guys about that, giving you an update, letting you know what's wrong with it. Is it fixed? Is it dead? And what does this mean for me, and where am I gonna go after, like, where am I gonna go from here? So, super hot in here.
I'm gonna put a fan in here.
We're gonna sit down and talk to you guys about some electrical stuff. All right, so I ordered from Renogy one of the RV solar kits for 200 watt solar panels, and then a 1,000 watt inverter, and that battery. It's a 1200 amp hour deep cycle hybrid gel battery with the battery box, and that was just because that was on sale.
Okay.
So, in your opinion, why'd you recommend that I send that stuff back?
Okay, so click into the solar kit.
I don't know if I can. I actually have to go into that.
Okay, so her 200 watt kit, I actually like 200 watts of solar. I put that on my van. That was originally what was on my bus, Skooliana, and I honestly think it's fine as long as you have a secondary charging source. But the reason that I don't like that kit that she bought is because it's not an MPPT charge controller. It was a PWM. I don't remember what the acronym stand for exactly, but what I do know is the charge controller that is in that kit, and it is in a lot of the cheaper kits, is only about half as efficient as an MPPT charge controller. So she has 200 watts of solar. Does it say how big the? But she's not getting the full potential of the solar panels because her charge controller isn't as efficient. And it's 30 amp, which is okay. I typically like 40 amps or above, 40, 50, 60. 20 and 30 is just really low. It's another thing. It's not gonna bring the energy in as fast. So I would never recommend anybody buy anything that isn't an MPPT charge controller and isn't 40 amps or above. So I think a lot of people get caught up on, oh, I have 700 watts of solar, oh, I have 1,000 watts of solar, or whatever, and they got this tiny little charge controller that you're not even using the full potential of the solar panels.
I didn't know any of that until now, so.
Yeah, so if you're gonna get a 200 watt kit, get a 200 watt kit with a 40 amp MPPT charge controller, and then you're golden. And now as far as the batteries, where'd it go? So, where'd they go? Hold the phone.
Oh man.
Okay, well, I already know what it is. So basically, I only buy lithium batteries. There's a reason for that. I think she got gel. There's a bunch of different kinds of batteries. Gel, AGM, lead acid, lithium. Yeah, what you get?
Hybrid gel, deep cycle.
Hybrid gel. All kinds of different options. All kinds of different prices. Who knows what you're supposed to get? I only buy lithium, and let me tell you why. So, I've been doing this whole conversion thing for a long time, right? And I know lots of people who have vans and buses. Every single person I know of that bought a battery that wasn't lithium regrets it. And let me tell you why. So any type of other battery, you can only use 50% of it without damaging it. So like this is a 100 amp hour gel battery, right? So, you know, as long as you got sun and you're charging, everything's good, you don't draw past 50% of your capacity, it's all good. The problem is, so if you do go past 50% of your capacity, you damage the battery, which means it doesn't store power as well. And eventually they won't even hold a charge. You know, so I have a friend who had 200 amp hours of something like that. Something happened in his rig, it wasn't charging, it drained it to zero. His $600 in batteries won't even hold a charge now. So now he's gotta buy new batteries anyway. So if he would have just bought lithium, so that's why I like lithium, to segue into that. You can drain it to zero, charge it back up, and it doesn't damage the batteries. Everybody's like, oh, I'm never gonna drain my battery. Well, things happen and you need to plan for things to break. Oh, I almost spilled my yerb. You know, things happen. You know, I parked under a tree one time and didn't realize it. I had a chair in front of my solar panel one day, didn't realize it, and my battery's getting used by different things, and if it's not charged, it happens more than you think it would. Mm-hmm. Probably things break, so it's like, you're probably gonna drain your battery bank down. And if you have lithium, you're gonna protect yourself, because if that happens, you can just recharge it and you're fine. Also, they have 10-year warranties. 10-year warranties. So I have a 10-year warranty on my Battleborn battery, and I messed it up one time because I didn't know what I was doing, had something hooked up wrong to it, and fried a $1,000 battery. And guess what? I just got another one back, fixed the problem, and I'm good to go. So that's why I only buy lithium batteries, preparing for disasters.
Which is smart.
Yeah.
Because no matter how much you try, there's always going to be accidents that happen. So, and essentially, I think I'm going to send back, should I keep that solar kit or should I get a different one then?
Well, I would send it back, because you're planning on just using your Bluetti, right? Mm-hmm. Yeah. You don't need any of that other stuff. Just send it back and buy a 200-watt solar kit just for the solar panels.
So that's why I'm going to send back everything that I bought from Renogy. But I was thinking, and I was like, you know what? I don't even need any of that, because Bluetti sent me their 2,000-watt solar generator. So I have a huge generator plus my Jackery. Plus I have my 1,500-watt little Bluetti as well. So I have a lot of power. So I'm thinking I'm just gonna hook the Bluetti up directly to my solar and just run my entire bus build off of the Bluetti. And that's my game plan as of right now. So one, it's gonna save me $1,000 by sending all this stuff back, and it'll really give me the opportunity to push that Bluetti and see how much it really can run, and see how much the solar panels actually come in handy as far as that goes. And then I'll also be able to charge it when I'm driving with the cigarette lighter. So that's my game plan as far as my electrical and solar and power as of right now. And then I'll still be wiring stuff up, but it'll just all be connected to the Bluetti. So I'm excited to see how that goes. And again, like I said, I'll be going live on Wednesday to talk about my bus update. And then you're going live tomorrow, right? What's today? Monday?
Yep. Going live tomorrow, Tuesday. I'm going to try and do it at 5 o'clock.
So 5 o'clock Oregon time. And also, you just put out an updated tour of Skooliana, which I helped film and edit, which was fun. And if you want to check that out, I'll put a card up there somewhere, and then I'll also link that in the description. And so that's generally the update for you guys, and I will be flying back to Nashville within the next week and a half or so. But I'm thinking I'll be here for my birthday, and the 4th of July, which will be cool. I've spent most of my birthdays in Texas, some of my birthdays in Tennessee. I figure it'd be fun to do my 29th birthday in a new place with some new friends. And you know, my goal is to make the last year of my 20s count. And this year alone has proved that if it keeps going the way that it's going, I'm gonna do just that. So as always, you guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'm really excited to share the news about my bus with you, and I guess at that point what my plans are going to be. So make sure you like, subscribe, comment, dislike, whatever you got to do to make you feel better, and I'll see you guys on the next one.